So in my quest, my new quest to 140, I thought, why not bring in the 150 plus Josh Kosh here at his bay. We're on the gas plates today. Really looking at just wanting to learn more and try to get better. So
yeah, thanks for having me. Super excited.
You just launched a program.
150 mile an hour blueprint. So basically what we did was we took the exact process that I went through over the years. Basically the process that led me to 150 miles an hour. It's the same process that I use on a daily basis, the same algorithm that I'm running through my head every time I'm coaching players. So we wanted to put it on the web and make it available for everyone. So
amazing. So I'm excited to learn more and try to unlock a little bit more energy here. So we collected one and we're just going to sort of plot away and see what we can figure out.
You know, obviously the cool thing about GASP is that we can capture the center of mass. So when Tyler hopped on the plate, he came to a stop. It was calibrating his center of mass, and it shows up on the screen as this blue dot. Okay, so you'll see at address, that center of mass is right over that center of pressure, okay? Now, if we had to point out where that center of mass was on his body, it's somewhere behind his belly button, okay? And then somewhere in between the front and back of his torso, okay? And obviously, you know, that's gonna change a little bit when he's upright. It's gonna change a little bit when he's bent over. And it's important to understand that to be able to move that center of mass, there's different forces, okay? And the first one that shows up is a right to left force or a medial lateral force. And to understand how this force works is I'm gonna have basically Tyler stand there, okay? Now, if he was to take a step to his left, okay, so go ahead and take a step to your left.
Oh, just like this way?
Yeah, so we'll just go feet together and let's just go take a step to your left.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so what's important to understand that when he's doing that, his mass is now moving to the left and he's actually applying a force into the ground in that direction. Okay, I'll demo it from this angle. Okay, to make it happen. So I'm pushing in this way and I'm moving my mass to the left as a byproduct of that. So this is the first thing that we see really fast players introduce into the swing. An easy way to start to understand that is go ahead and start with your feet together.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a baby step to your left, baby step to your right, and now swing the club back.
Okay.
Okay. And so what you're doing in that process is you're starting that process of creating some momentum towards the target, and then you're using that to push back. And if you think about it, right, and this is kind of the idea behind speed, is we have to get the club moving faster. If I had this med ball and I wanted to throw it through that wall, I would pick up the most momentum by actually moving forward and then moving to the right.
Yeah.
And the ball would be responding accordingly. So go ahead and hit something like that.
Okay. Do the step or just?
Yeah, so go step drill. Yeah, so step left, step right.
Hit.
Yep, step left, step right, go. Perfect.
Just to get used to moving that way.
Correct.
Frontal plane motion.
Yeah, exactly. So go ahead and do that again.
And when I'm doing this, is it like actual, or am I just doing the movement?
Yeah, I just literally would step.
Just getting used to the movement.
Yep, just stepping, training the pattern in. Yep.
I tried to picture I was doing the drill, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, okay. But you'll already see a difference. Yeah. We'll have you do a drill as well. So what you'll see now is if we compare the two, okay, the right one is the before.
Yeah.
Okay, the left one is the after. So now you're actually starting right here. See the difference of that positive push there?
Yeah.
Whereas there was nothing before, okay? And in response to that now, okay, your center of mass went from moving 0.06 forward on the original one to now it's moving forward at 1.26.
That's my mass moving towards
the target.
Then away.
And then that's going to give you a harder push off the ball. I want you to take note of what we call the unweighting value, okay?
Okay.
And the easiest way to understand this is I'm going to use the example of a snatch. Okay, so if I was going to do a snatch and I was holding the barbell and I went up, I would quickly have to drop under it.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the process of dropping under it, your body's going to become a lot lighter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Going down makes you light.
But when you start to see when that actually happens, I'd say it's probably happening a little bit early here. Okay. So you see how we start to get this unweighting value?
Yeah.
It happens early before the top of the backswing. Okay. But it's not enough.
Okay.
Okay. And part of that is because when you look at the movement of your center of mass here, there's not a ton of up motion. Okay, so we don't see it going up. Think about it. If we want to create the most vertical force, we want to start from the most up position so that we could go down and push off. If we start from here, we're going to be limited. So for me, my feeling is I'm going to throw a tornado ball over my back this way. And naturally, the process of doing that, I'm loading right and I'm pushing off the ground to throw that thing up. And that sets me up to basically then start the lowering process.
I like that visual.
Perfect.
Just like that?
Yeah, and then if we were outside, we could launch that thing, right?
So which would be...
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. I definitely feel deeper, like through my... like in spots that I like to feel it.
Yeah, it's really like that. Those obliques.
Yeah, massively more in my
deep
obliques.
Spinal rotators, right? That are really kind of winding that up.
I honestly think that's when I find the easiest speed is when I feel that, for me, my right oblique like way back.
Correct. Yeah. That center of mass went forward. It went right. Now look at how it already started. So see how it goes right? Now it's got a lot more of that kind of upward move now.
Yeah.
When we look at that unweighting value, okay, so, you know, and unweighting is super important because the better we unweight, we can create more vertical force.
Yeah.
One drill that we can actually do right out of the get-go to change that is I can actually have you go like this. I can have you step left, step right, pick your foot up and slam it down real fast. Okay, and naturally, as you start to do it, you'll start to feel that mass accelerate downward faster. So go ahead and hit a few like that, and we can test that out.
So it's so I go left, right,
pick it up,
bang, down.
Pick it up and slam it down fast. Okay, I'll let you try a few. Good. And it's not how much the center of mass moves down; it's how fast it moves down.
It's like a quick snap. It's wild.
Yeah, it really is controlled chaos.
Yeah,
is what we're doing.
Yeah, I definitely felt way more like stretch on that one. Like especially in transition. I don't know if I did as much of the mass upward, but I definitely felt more different for sure in the transition. That mass now went down by about, so I think you were about 85%. So it went down to about 77%. So of unweighting. Of unweighting, right? And that's going to set you up to create more vertical force. Any rough range that I'm trying to get to? So to give you perspective, with a driver, Kyle Berkshire, Bryson DeChambeau are about 45%. Oh my goodness. Now granted, everyone's weight in percentage of body weight. So unweighting that. Exactly, but that's something that even myself, like I'm about 70%, so there's room for area, and that's why being able to measure this. Oh, that's exciting, so you know, for a while I was guessing, and you know, now being able to measure it, and especially, you know, what I do, it's every little thing adds up. And the cool thing is that you know, I've been able to achieve some crazy speeds, and it's not even close to being maxed out. So that's the fun part of this puzzle. And the thing about this stuff is you have to be very strategic about the order you add stuff. Okay, because ultimately a lot of this stuff's going to start to affect your swing direction. And the last thing we want to do is add something that's going to shift your swing direction left if your swing direction's already too far to the left. You see what I'm saying? So it's a very strategic way of adding stuff. So so those are really three things that I would start with in terms of the, you know, looking at force plate data. Is one, I'd create more of a counter move. Two, I'd create more of a wind up in the backswing to get that center of mass going up more in the backswing. And that's going to set you up to actually start to unweight a lot faster. And that unweight, so as I get this up higher, I'll be able to unweight longer. Is that correct? Or faster. Just faster? Yeah. Because like, think about it, like if I start from down here in a squat, I'm not really going to unweight, right? If I'm up here, I can drop faster and then get back up and then push off the ground faster. Gotcha. So like that counter jump. Like, exactly. More efficient. Awesome. That's great. I mean, I'm excited to use some of this stuff. Thank you very much, man. It was awesome to be in here. Yes, sir. Appreciate that. That was great. Make sure you check out Josh's channel. Excited to keep sharing this journey with you.